Welcome everyone to Kripalu Online Studio. My name is Christine Bissonnette. I'll be guiding this Yoga of the Heart practice. If you're new, welcome, or if you're doing the 30-day challenge, woohoo, hello everyone. Hi, waving to everyone. Oh, and there's a puppy, thank you. I feel like that's just for me, thank you. Puppies and babies, always welcome in the screen, kittens, whatever you have. I do love that. So let's just take a deep breath. So in this yoga of the heart practice, welcome as folks are filtering in. You're always welcome to type anything in the chat, just how you're landing or where you are, or if this is your first time practicing with you. I see some new faces. Hello to everyone. You are welcome to keep yourself on the screen off or have it available. And we have Michelle here as support. So Michelle is that beautiful little Kripalu square. Hi, Michelle. And she has typed some very important agreements in the chat, and she is available to you if you have any inquiries about sound or anything. You can private message her. So let's take one more deep breath. Some folks filtered in. All right. So in this practice, just looking around your space for a moment or two to decide if you have anything else that you'd like to shift or adjust to make your practice as supportive for yourself as possible. A water, your devices off, changing any light. I always use blocks, or I always have them. I won't necessarily guide anything with any other props, but I'm kind of a all props all the time. That's how I roll. And in this yoga of the heart, as we come together in this community, we're going to explore getting centered together, taking a mudra and a mantra and weaving it in throughout a little bit. And today I will play my harmonium just a little bit. I do have it with me today, and I will just use it for our opening and our closing. So taking a few moments to make your way onto your space, wherever you would like to begin. I'm going to come seated, and I'm going to take a sip of water, so making sure that you have that water. Or electrolytes, right? Something, depending on where you are in the world, it might be a little warm still. It's a beautiful day here in the Berkshires in Western Massachusetts. I'm about 13 minutes from Kripalu, and it's going to be about 80 today. So I'll take that. I'll take that for September. So our mudra today is going to be a gentle laying of the right hand on top of the left. Right down, relaxed in front of your belly button, right in your root. And this is Bhairava Mudra, right? The Bhairava Mudra is just a beautiful grounded mudra, bringing a union of the right and left sides of the brain. I don't know about you, I'll take all the balancing of the brain that I can get. Really helps strengthen and develop the power of easing disease in the body, right? Mudras are very powerful closing loops of the energy when we bring our hands together in different shapes. So pausing in this mudra, finding a nice long spine, and our mantra today is, my heart space radiates with powerful green light. So in the chakras, each one has a color, and the heart space is green, right? So finding your mudra, maybe letting out a sigh. Beginning our practice with the sound of Om, taking an inhale and an exhale to cleanse first. And On the next inhale, chanting Om. Just beginning to check in with how the physical body is feeling today. No judging it or changing it, just being a witness. Then turning your attention inward on the breath, on anything that's happening on the internal landscape, your energy, your heart, your mind. Just noticing. Noticing any sensation that you feel with that mudra. Balancing the brain, creating ease for the heart. Our practice today, we're going to lengthen and strengthen so we can create openness and groundedness for the heart space. Just fine-tuning that awareness to your breath. Noticing the quality. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Letting out any sighs or sounds that just want to come out. Taking the next few breaths as an opportunity to deepen it or layer on ujjayi. Just taking a few more moments to just be with the breath and be together. Community, breath together. Just celebrating being in this community. Let's take a few more breaths. And repeating silently or saying it out loud, our mantra today. My heart space radiates with powerful green light. And feeling that green light as if it's right in the center of your heart. And with every exhale, it just spreads wide out to the fingertips, out to the toes, to the crown of the head. Allowing that beautiful, compassionate heart wisdom to spread throughout your body. And if any intentions or prayers are arising from that opening of the heart, just let them be felt with every inhale and every exhale. Take one more deep breath and sigh it out. If the eyes were closed, allowing them to open. Gently begin to move the head around, just Just allowing a little free flow of the head, keeping a nice length in the neck so it's not kind of slumping over, really keeping that extension from the crown of the head up to the sky as we just lubricate the neck, and then allowing the shoulders to roll up to the ears and back down the back body. It's just some upper body warming up and movement forward and back with the shoulders, back to front. It can be one at a time or together, both at the same time. Begin moving arms. We're just taking a little free flow movement. Arms can circle, head can roll. Just allowing prana to guide for the next few breaths, moving arms overhead, maybe circling wrists. Just really tuning into some movement that feels necessary as you begin. I will give guidance and offerings, and they're exactly that. They're offerings. You decide whether you're rolling with me or if your practice goes deeper or softer or changes depending on what feels nourishing to you. Taking a few more breaths of free flow movement. Pausing in the center, placing one hand over the other on the heart, just for a breath. Allowing the hands to fall down on the lap or wherever feels comfortable to land. Take an inhale and lift the heart and allow the gaze to go up. Exhale, round the spine, chin tucks to the heart. Inhale, lifting the heart, gaze might go up. Maybe the eyes are even closed. Exhale, allow that belly button to draw towards the back body, upper back rounds, chin to the heart. Take a few more seated, opening and folding in of the spine. Pausing in the center, allowing the arms to come out to the side on the next in-breath, weaving the fingertips up overhead as the palms come to the heart, elbows are out to the side. On the next exhalation, flip the palms so they press out in front of you, spine rounds, chin tucks. Inhale, press the palms up to the sky, fingertips are still weaved, and exhale, arms out to the side. So we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, feel the ground underneath you as you rise the fingertips up. Maybe the gaze follows. Weave the fingertips together, allowing the breath to just breathe the body. Palms to the heart. Exhale, flip the palms, press out, rounding the spine. Inhale, press the palms up. So I'm giving guided breath, but exhale, arms out to the side. Just allow yours to flow as it flows. One more. Next time your palms press towards the screen, hold there and begin to rock side to side with the palms, giving a little kind of flossing into the mid-back, the thoracic spine. Chin is tucked to the heart. So as we move through this practice today, really honoring any injuries or even tender spots in your body and moving accordingly so that anything you do is only nourishing. Pausing in the center, pressing the hands out front and then up overhead, and then palms come together, elbows soften as you figure eight all the way down with the hands down that center line, warming up the wrists so we can safely hold our body in shapes and then switch the grip opposite thumb on top, figure 8 the opposite way. Good for the brain. Then releasing the fingers, giving the arms a little shake, especially the hands, right? They do so much in the day, giving the hands just a little softening, releasing, little arms, could be overhead. If you're looking to up the energy a little or maybe down towards the earth, if you are needing a sensation of groundedness today. All right. And then if you're on any cushion, you can stay seated if you like, but for the next movement and warm up, but I'm going to come off of it as I stretch the legs out in front in staff pose in Dandasana. So finding a nice long spine in Dandasana, resting the hands on the legs, gently fold in. So just beginning to stretch the back body a little deeper. Keeping the neck long. And then coming to an upright shape, taking the left leg and bending the knee and bringing that left foot behind you and bending that front leg. So the front right knee is bent and the back left knee is bent and the left foot is kind of behind your body a little, framing your fingertips around that right front knee. So it's kind of a lazy man's pigeon, a nice warm up for the hips. Take a nice full breath and allow the crown of the head to reach up to the sky. And then exhale, fold in. We're gonna come back up. So just take a forward fold over that right knee. And then inhale, come right back up and then twist. So your hands might now frame around that back bent left leg, taking a twist. Inhale, unwind to center and fold in on the exhalation, or however the breath is flowing. And then coming back up and turning away and twist. I'm going to take this shape a few more times, maybe adding some arm movements as I come forward, arms come up, hands to the earth as I fold over that right front knee. Inhaling back up, really getting long in the spine, and exhale, twisting open over that back leg. So let's just take that one more time, going at your own rhythm. Maybe feeling that green light. Maybe even if you close your eyes, you can see that green light from the heart center flowing through the body. Coming back to center, unwinding back to Dandasana, staff pose, stretching the legs out long, taking a nice deep breath, now reaching up to the sky, and exhale, folding in. Always lovely to put a cushion in between your legs and your heart if you'd like to allow some support. Feeling that heart open on the back body with every inhale and even the sides. Rising back up and then switching those bent legs. The right knee bends and the right foot comes a little bit behind your body and the front left knee bends. Taking the fingertips or hands, whatever feels comfortable. You could even have blocks here, framing that left bent knee in the front. And then gently begin folding in. Really bringing a nice long spine in the center and twisting over that back bent knee. Let out the sounds. Layering on any kind of arm movements that feel nourishing. Be taking 2 more, whatever rhythm you're going. And then coming back to center, bringing the hands forward and pressing that back foot down and coming up into a tabletop shape. Really taking your time to take care of your knees and wrists in tabletop. Take a few moments to pad the knees or find forearms. Gently begin swaying the hips side to side. Letting out a couple breaths, maybe giving the head or shoulders a little wiggle and wriggle. And then finding your center. Feeling that long line from the base of the spine, your tailbone, your sacrum, up through the low back, the mid back, the neck, right up to the crown of the head, a nice plumb line. Taking a nice full breath, just being here. And exhaling it out with a sigh. And then on the next inhalation, press the left hand into the earth as you begin to circle that right arm. Right arm stretches long overhead, up to the sky. Back behind you, maybe the gaze follows. And can you feel that green light flowing through your body, that powerful green light from your heart? Next time your arm circles around, allowing it to thread underneath that left armpit. Coming in to thread the needle, coming down onto your left forearm, maybe placing a block underneath your right ear or a cushion. Allowing the back of that right shoulder to open. And then stretching that left leg back behind you onto the ball of the left foot. Allowing the head to come up, keeping that left leg back behind you, bringing both hands onto the mat as you slowly rotate your body, coming into gate pose. So the left leg is stretched out long to the side, and you're up on that right knee. Take a moment to come into our mudra with the right hand. It'll look opposite to you. I'm not mirroring you. So my right hand is placed on top of my left. Just taking a few breaths, holding this mudra. Just checking in and witnessing, feeling any sensations. Allowing the hands to release down by the side. Gently rotate the left toes out and the heel in, and that left knee bends out to the side. Take a nice deep breath and extend out the arms, leaning into that bent left knee. Take a nice in-breath and exhale, bend a little deeper. Inhale, bring the body into the center and bring the palms so they're facing each other right in front of the heart in. That's on the in-breath. Exhale, stretch it out. Knee bends. Inhale, bring the hands together right in front of those beautiful green lit up hearts. Exhale, stretch it out. One more. Pause here, feeling that opening in the hips. Bringing the hands to the hips, allowing gate pose, a parigraha, to happen one more time as the left toes face forward and the leg is extended, but keep that left knee soft. Take a nice full breath, allowing the right hand to come to the earth as the left arm comes up to the sky, reaching up to the ceiling or long by the ear. Feeling that length in the left side of the body. Bringing the hands back up to center and stretching over that extended left leg. Taking that one more time, opening to the right. Hand can be on a block or can stay on your hip. And back over that extended leg. Again, going at your own pace and rhythm. Coming back up to center with both hands facing each other, palms touch, nice long spine, taking a little gentle back bend. Might have a balancing sensation to it as well. As the torso comes back up through the center, bringing the hands down the center line. And then begin to fold forward with hands coming to the earth. Take a nice full in-breath, and on the exhale, stretch the hips back. Inhale, come up through center. Keeping that left knee soft, allow the hips to float forward. The hands might walk forward a little bit. And then begin rocking forward and back with the hips. Next time you find yourself with the hips back, pause there. And just notice. Checking in with the breath. Making sure you're holding a shape that allows for the belly to move and expand on the in-breath. Bringing the hands back towards that right knee and softly bringing that left knee back in, coming into a seated shape in hero's pose. Taking an inhale, coming up onto the shins, raising the arms, stretch them out in front, palms facing down, fingertips spread wide. Nice full breath, even reach a little bit farther forward as you exhale, arms out to the side, hands on the back body. Pausing there, checking in that the tops of the feet are on the mat or the balls of the feet, whichever feels most stable to you. And when you're ready, allowing the upper body to drop back. Opening into Camel. Really feeling those collarbones spread wide. We might hear that in this shape often, but can we really feel the opening of the front body? Right? Because it's the opposite way that our arms move all day. So really feeling into this softening of the heart, of the front of the shoulders. When you're ready, bringing the crown of the head up to the sky to support rising up as the hands come back to the earth, finding your tabletop once more. Giving any kind of wiggle of the hips, even rolling of the spine. Take a few breaths to explore once more some free form movement. Pausing in the center when that feels complete for you, and then gently begin to circle the left arm, just like we did on the opposite side. Arm reaches forward, up overhead, reaching back. Maybe the eyes follow that hand movement, or maybe they close, to allow just a deeper ability, often when the eyes are closed, to the internal experience. When you feel complete, allowing that left arm to go underneath the right, coming in to thread the needle on the opposite side and stretching that right leg back onto the right ball of the foot. Rising up, placing the left hand onto the earth as you gently begin to rotate that left foot to the back of you, opening your body up to gate pose on the opposite side. Let's take that mudra one more time. Rava mudra, balancing the right and left side of the brain, creating ease for any dis-ease in the body, in the heart. Maybe the eyes close, feeling that sensation, really seeing it, feeling it, of that green light emanating from your heart, even noticing if you've given it a shade of green, right? What natural green color do you love? A deeper green, a lighter green? We have a green birthstone for this time. I don't think it's changed yet. Allowing the hands to release and gently reach the left hand towards the earth as the right arm extends up to the sky. Reaching towards the sky, or you can play and open to the back of your space or go behind your back. Remember, I am offering you decide what your yoga looks like today. Gently rising up and stretching over that long extended right leg, keeping the knee soft. Giving the knee that's down on the earth, the left knee, any cushion if it would appreciate that. And gently begin windshield wipering side to side, stretching away from the extended leg, and then in towards that extended leg. Have as much fun and play in your yoga as just naturally wants to happen. Next time you find yourself stretching over that extended leg, give it a pause and a breath. Coming back up through center, bringing the hands back to the earth, taking a full breath, feeling your torso expand. Feel that, give it the opportunity to really fill up the upper, mid, and lower lung lobe as you exhale and stretch the hips back. Maybe the hands walk a little forward as you inhale the hips through center, drop them forward. Maybe the heart lifts. And stretch the hips back. Take a few forward and back movements, keeping that right knee soft. And that feels complete, bringing the hands back to that left bent knee and arise up on the torso as you rotate the right toes out. Take an inhale and soften into that bent right knee as the arms extend out. Pausing there for a breath or two, giving that right hip, knee, and ankle an opportunity for a nice softening. And then inhale, bring the torso back to center as the hands come closer together, almost like you're holding a little ball of that green light energy in front of your heart. Exhale, arms stretch out, almost like a knee down warrior two. Inhale, hands back to center. And exhale, open it out. Let's do two more. Pausing here with the arms extended. Allow one more exhale for softening or deepening. Coming back to center, hands back onto the earth in front of you as that right knee comes back down. Taking any kind of little wiggle right and left of the hips, and when you're ready with fingertips spread wide, tucking the toes, and lift the knees, hips to the sky in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedaling out the heels, letting out the breath. Hips drop side to side, checking in that the shoulders are comfortable. Let's take 3 more breaths here in downward facing dog. When you're ready, walk the hands to your feet. With soft knees, fold in. Hands can be on thighs, the floor, blocks. Gently in this forward fold, Uttanasana, rock the torso side to side, and a nice gentle swinging, maybe holding on to elbows. Get any pressure things happening in the eyes or the body, keeping the head above the heart. Take an inhale with a nice halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, fold in once more. And then pressing into the earth with soft knees, gently begin to bring the arms out to the side as the torso rises up. Palms touch overhead. Gentle back bend, just a little. And bring those beautiful prayer hands right down to the heart space. Just taking a pause, checking in with how the heart is feeling in this moment. Taking a few breaths to magnify your prayers, your intentions, your hearts. Releasing arms when you're ready and finding a nice mountain pose with your feet a distance apart that if you soften your knees, they're the most comfortable. So sometimes we can play with that a little. And if you can't sense a difference, that's wonderful. But it's just a nice opportunity to check in and make sure that the knees are happy with your choice. Then finding your Tadasana, your mountain pose, fingertips spread wide, feeling the earth underneath your feet, that green energy up through the legs, through the front side and back of the torso and the heart space, right up to the crown of the head as you inhale and reach the hands out to the side and up and overhead. Right hand grabs the left wrist and really get long first. As you side bend over to the right, option to kind of tap the left toe out to the side, option to raise that left foot. Bringing that foot back down, switching the grip, really getting long first and a big full breath, even giving a little wiggle of the waist. And then exhaling, side bend over to the left. Opportunity to create a balance, whether it's on the right toe, extend it out to the side, or it raises. Allowing right foot to come back to the earth, and softly but through spread fingertips, arms come back out to the side. And making your way to the top of your mat if you're not already there. I do have blocks here for myself, if you have them, or if you're near a kitchen counter or the seat of a chair, having something that might support your practice. Taking a nice in-breath, exhaling with a big sound as you bring the hands to the heart center in prayer and soften the knees sitting in the chair. Weight into the heels. Uttanasana. Giving a rock forward and back on the feet and side to side. Really getting to all the nooks and crannies of the feet, of the 33 joints. And then finding that center still point in your chair pose. Feeling all of the surfaces of the bottom of the feet. On the next exhalation, keeping the knees right where they are bent, allowing the hands to come down by the side and press towards the back of your space as the heels raise up. Really pressing back with the palms of the hands. You might feel the upper arms engage for support and stability. Keeping the knees bent, the heels come down as the arms raise up overhead. Taking a deep breath. Exhale, the hands come down and press towards the back of your space as the heels come up. So we're seated in the chair, raising and lowering the heels. Continue to flow in your own rhythm, linking the breath with the movement. Knowing you can straighten your legs at any point, take a forward fold for balance, and come back into this at any time. The next time your heels are raised and your hands press back, pause there. Slowly let the heels come down to the earth as the legs begin to straighten, hands on the hips as they slide down the side of the legs and fold in. Inhale, halfway lift, a nice long spine, even give the body a little wiggle and wriggle there. And fold in. Inhale, root down, rise up, palms touch overhead, and draw those Anjali Mudra prayer hands right down to your heart. Weight goes into the right foot. Gently pick up the left foot and float it back behind you, coming into a high lunge. Taking a few breaths to just enjoy being in this shape, squaring off the hips, lengthening the spine. And when you're ready, allowing the hands to fall down by the side and reach them back behind you, taking an open-hearted warrior. Right, so you can take any kind of playful shape here. You can weave the hands back behind you, lifting the heart maybe a little deeper. You can fold in into a humble warrior or anywhere in between. Take a few breaths to explore your shape, your breath, your heart. Bring the torso back up to center, bringing the hands back to the heart, taking a full breath, and on the exhale, twist open to the right. Arms open out at shoulder height, or what height feels lovely for the shoulders. Bring your hands back to the heart center. Rotate your body so you're facing the long side of the mat with heels in, toes out. Soften knees coming into goddess. Inhale, straighten legs. Reach the fingertips up to the sky in 5-pointed star. take up space. And exhale into goddess. You're welcome to take malasana, a full squat. One more time, 5-pointed star, reach up. And exhale back to our goddess shape. Back of the head in line with the lowest part of the spine, as if you're leaning against a wall. Smooth out the breath. Allowing the arms to come out to the side, straighten the toes, and flat back forward fold. Take an inhale with hands on the earth, blocks, or whatever is supportive of you with a nice long spine. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold in. Gently begin bending right knee and left. A little softening in the hips. Pausing in the center, take a nice full deep breath as you stretch the right arm up to the sky. Left hand is on the earth. Releasing right hand down, take a breath in the center. Big sound with a sigh. Then switching sides, left arm up to the sky. Sensing where can you feel this twist in your spine, playing with the sensation of feeling it in your mid-back more than your low spine. Releasing left hand down, take a nice deep press of the feet into the earth as the hands come to the hips and the flat back rises your body up. Rotate so your left foot is facing the short end of the mat as you step the right foot up to meet it. Nice full breath as the hands come to the heart and you sit in the chair. On the next exhalation, take that twist over to the left. Coming back to center. Still seated in the chair, weight in the heels, and twist open to the right. Coming back to center, inhale, root down, rise up, palms are together, gentle back bend at the top. And bring the hands right back to the heart. Weight goes into the left foot as that left knee softens and the right foot floats back. Taking high lunge. And really feeling the hips centered forward. Sometimes it's nice to even put your hands there, see what direction they're pointing. So really drawing that left hip back. Allowing the shoulders to soften, jaw softens. Left knee directly over left ankle. As we inhale and open the arms wide, lift the heart. Hands back to heart center, and on the next exhalation, twist, open to the left. Bring hands back to the heart, and just press and hop that right foot up to meet the left. Fold in, hands to the earth, step the left foot back and the right into plank. Nice full breath. Exhale to downward facing dog. Any kind of free form, free flow, organic movement in your downward dog. Roll to plank and lower. Inhale, press hands and front of the hips into the earth as you lift the heart in baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, lower it back down. The next exhalation, press hands and knees into the earth as you stretch the hips back into child's pose. Walking hands over to the left. Back through center and reaching the hands over to the right. Coming back through center and mindfully making your way onto your back body. Really taking your time. Coming onto your back body, bringing knees to the heart. And stretching the legs up to the sky. Arms are down by the side. Give the legs a little shake, a little rotation of the feet. Just getting some inversion. You're welcome to rock forward and back and take plow if that feels like it wants to happen, but taking any kind of inversion, getting the legs up to the sky. Bringing knees to the heart, giving a side to side rock or forward and back. And then allowing the knees to stay bent, feet flat on the earth. Take an inhale, feeling your back body on the ground and supported. And when you exhale, gently begin to lift and lower from the hips up to the mid-back, coming into bridge pose. And take all the time you need, feeling that unwinding from the sacrum as you gently lift it up from the lowest part of your spine to mid-back, and you might feel it up into between your shoulder blades, finding a place to hold your bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana, weaving fingers underneath your spine, adjusting feet. Always an option to take supported bridge if that feels nourishing to you today. Option for play, you can raise one leg and then the other. Maybe a block in between your thighs. Always space and time for exploration. And whenever you have chosen a space to pause and just allow thoughts or emotions or sensations to be witnessed, can you also add that green light beautifully flowing from your heart center to all points in your body. So taking a good 5 breaths here, wherever you have chosen. Slowly unwinding. Bringing the knees back to the heart. Giving them a nice squeeze, and then allowing the arms to go out at shoulder height like a T, placing the feet on the earth with the knees bent. On the next out breath, allow the knees to drop open to the left. Placing anything supportive in between the knees or underneath the outside of the left knee. Maybe the eyes are closed. Taking an opportunity to just be really focused on you. And then as slow as you can, bringing the knees through center. Like how slow can you go? Allowing them to float to the opposite side over to the right. My heart space radiates with powerful green light. Bringing the knees back through center once more. And then taking next few moments to move your body in any way that just naturally, organically wants to happen. Just let that spontaneous movement flow. Whether it's sighs, sounds, rocking, rolling. And whenever you're ready, find a place of stillness. Whether you're resting on your back body, your side, or your belly, let's just take a minute in silence together. In this community, right? In this beautiful community, we're in our homes by ourselves probably, maybe with furry friends or other people in our house, or maybe not, but we are together, breathing and being present all at the same time. So let's just be here together. Taking a smooth inhale through the nose and a sigh. You're welcome to stay where you are, of course, if you'd like to rest longer, or you can roll to one side and gently make your way up to an upright seated shape. Wherever you have chosen, just noticing how you're doing, how you feel. You can feel that beautiful green light supporting you. And then closing our practice with the sacred sound of Om. On an in-breath and a cleansing exhale. Let's Om together. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace from my heart to yours. Jai Bhagwan. Thank you so much, everyone, for practicing together with me, with each other.